Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to another round of Way of the Hunter. We are jumping back into Transylvania with its beautiful fallow deer, which we are probably not going to hunt today. Because, yeah, we need to... Actually, I need to make sure that I'm on the right difficulty because I played in Hiker earlier today for some science experiments. So I have to make sure that we're actually back in Adventure. I don't think I can see my current difficulty, can I? No, I don't think I can. Let's go back to the main menu for a moment. Adventurer, okay. That's exactly where we want it to be. So, last week we did start on our early morning missions that we have for this game. So today we are going to try to do a brown bear census. We have to find a 4-star brown bear for the brown bear baculum mission. Do not Google that word. If you want to spare your sanity, do not Google that word. But we are going to have to find some high quality brown bears, and we're going to use Nakebo's map for this. So I've already prepped this a little bit. As you can see, I've already filtered it for brown bear and just landmarks and such. And brown bears can be found in highland forests, and this Umbratara is the highland forest with the primary, not just primary habitat, but also private habitat. So we're gonna see if we can find these guys as quickly as possible and see if maybe we are lucky and there's a 4-star in there. We're gonna have to check. So I'm gonna move this over to my second screen so I can actually mark these as quickly as possible. We have not explored anything up here yet, so that's why everything is still looking very very gray and not easy to see, but hopefully we will be able to get through this. These guys are over here and over here, and we're just gonna try to find as many brown bears as we can during their drinking time, because once we go past their drinking time, we're gonna have to find them in the middle of the forest, and that is difficult to say the least. We already had that problem when we went night hunting for them, so hopefully today we'll be more successful and we'll actually find a lot more bears. This one, we need to go over here, and then we have another one just down here. Down here and down here. So this entire river, basically. If we just go up this river, we should be constantly finding bears. Going by the map anyways. And then of course we have the bears that are drinking over here. Do I actually have a filter on right now? I do. Let's filter for bears. We should have bears over here and over here. Okay, so I suggest, since the wind is going south... Hey Tybor, how's it going? Since the wind is going south, we're gonna start actually over here. We're gonna come in from the west, go up here, and then we're just gonna follow this river north, and we're gonna try to knock out as many of these bears as we can. And when I say knock out, I mean scout and see if we can find them. And if we can find a 4-star or at least a 3-star mature or something like that, that would be nice. We are, as usual, looking for 4-star matures, 3-star matures, and 2-star atolls. Ah, right. I don't think you've ever seen the the region names. So we got Umbrotara. I'm not sure what it's supposed to mean. It's Highland Forest. Marela Baron. Linistit, I think. This, I guess, is Foxtail. At least that's what I imagine. So I got Korb Maimare Plain. The Meadows of the... Oh! I never even realized that it says future, not future. Linistit means silent. Okay. The silent grounds, that makes sense. Valea, Albegodra, Lempesh Hills, Aurora Woods, that's the one I think everybody understands. La Lela Field, Porta de Oro, I mean, that sounds to me like Golden Gate or something. Pietra Mitka, Regina Mountains, and Door Apex. Yeah, Golden Gate, that's what I thought. Because that's... Like, the funny thing of when you learn any language that is based in Latin is you recognize a few words in every other Latin-based language. And you can look at any other Latin-based language and go, oh, this does sound roughly like this language. So I have never learned a word of Romanian or Italian or Brazilian. I only learned Spanish. But because I learned Spanish, I can look at Italian text and be like, oh yeah, that's definitely Italian. And I can look at Romanian and be like, oh yeah, that looks Romanian. And that word probably means something like this. Yeah, the grammar is similar too, exactly. So that helps a lot. Like if you just learn one Latin-based language, it will help you decipher a few things. Anyway. Like I said, we're going to focus on as many bears as possible. We have about 2.5 hours. And really just 2 hours because they will stop moving at around 9 to 9:30. So we're going to try to get as many of them as we can. Ideally, I would like to canvas all of the bear packs either today or tomorrow. And they should all be coming in pairs on this map, which is good. It makes things a bit easier for us. And I'm gonna pick up this while I'm there because it's right on the way. Might as well. I just finished Dragon Age Velgard, and the moment the credits rolled, I quit and uninstalled. Oof. Oh, that is not a good sign. That is not a good sign. I liked the story and lore, but hated everything else. Oof. Sorry to hear that, man. What happened to Dragon Age? Dragon Age was like one of the massive heavy hitters in the role-playing genre, and I have heard very mixed things about Velgard. Oh, here we have one of the amazing Transylvanian ruins that we can find throughout the game. There's a whole bunch of these. They're all ancient forts or citadels that have basically crumbled. Of course, with more gratuitous Romanian. The Sacred Zone. Zona Sacra. Yeah, that sounds about right. These make for really good photo spots. Like, you can do some really neat things here with the photo editor. With the photo mode drone. But they are a bit of a pain when you have deer eating there because you don't see anything. I saw some reviewers who reduced the difficulty to get through the combat fast, and I didn't understand that at first because the game was easy even on the hardest difficulty. But as the game went on, I kept reducing and reducing it until I was on easy. Yeah, I mean, it's not just about how difficult the combat is, right? It's also about how interesting it is. Like, if there's actually anything in there that keeps you on your toes, or if it's just spamming the same 5 or 6 buttons all the time. Like, how grindy is it? I remember I had that moment when I played, what was it? It was one of the Prince of Persia games from the Sense of Time trilogy. I don't remember which one. But there was one of them that I played where eventually I just ended up reducing the difficulty to easy. Not because I was necessarily having trouble with the combat, but because it was just so tedious. It wasn't difficult, but it was incredibly boring in terms of enemy variety and your own skill spam. The whole game felt like a chore, as if it was the remnant of a live service version. I would not be surprised if that's what it actually was. Like, that's something that I also heard about Gotham Knights. Where people were like, this game feels like it was a live service, and then at the last minute somebody looked at how Marvel Avengers went and said, oh shit, we need to change this. Which is not a good sign. Okay, so I did hear branches breaking over here somewhere. Which means there's probably an animal. Oh god, I forgot we only have the short photo mode. Because we haven't found all the collectibles in Transylvania yet. Oh no. I cannot see a thing. I think that's going to be the first thing when we are past the bear drinking time, is we're going to actually go to the photo mode locations that we already found and cross those off so that we can be done with the photo mode as quickly as possible. Because that extended photo mode camera range is just really, really good. Okay, those are wolves, not bears. Okay. I don't see any bears anywhere. And bears are usually pretty hard to miss, so... Those are only bears spooking. Only wolves, sorry. No bears here. Right? Yeah, it's all wolves. Okay. And we're just gonna go down here. I'm just gonna get that drinking zone. If we can find it. Oh, there it is. Red fox, not what I was looking for. I was actually looking for the bear drinking zone. Grey wolf, okay. Still not what I was looking for. But we're just gonna keep on going. The bears are not here, that's what really matters. Which means they are probably... Yeah, so this should be the next zone for that specific bear. Oh! Oh wait, I thought we could actually see the sunrise here. Okay, 260 to 280, that sounds good. That is exactly where we were expecting to find our bears. So probably just behind this bend over there. So we gotta be a bit careful here. Right? Yeah, there they are, up there. Can I get a bit of elevation, please? Adult female. Okay, so the male is the one that's actually over... Fuck. I know he is up there somewhere. It's further up in the trees. 2-star adult. That's a good start. That is a very good start. So, gonna move this over here for a moment so you guys can see what I'm doing. So this is the bears that we were looking at. We're gonna mark them as a 2-star adult and an adult female. Although the adult female doesn't really matter. We're gonna mark this as green because 2-star adult means he's almost guaranteed to be a 4-star. This is gonna be day 2 on the map. And that's actually pretty good. Like, I think we're still gonna keep looking, but I think we might actually be okay with just checking these guys. I hope. We'll see. But now that we know that it's this bear, we can just hurry up to get to the others. And we're just gonna hug this river and keep on spamming E so that in case we run into a need zone, we will pick it up. Mouflon. Hi. That's the male. Hello, hello, hello. And now we're getting within 400 meters of the next one, so... And we spooked something, so we're just gonna wait a little bit. And now we can move on to the next one, which is 420 meters from here. Hey Nicholas, how's it going? We're just gonna keep on moving. And check our next group of bears. But the fact that we found a 2-star adult already is pretty good. It's just brown bears live forever, so it's gonna take us a while to actually get around to this guy becoming mature and then growing up enough to be valuable. But we'll see how it goes. Slowly approaching the next need zone. So we gotta be more careful because brown bears tend to spook fairly easily. Mouflon. $200 meters. Can I see a brown bear at 200 meters? Is that a brown bear or is that just a bush by the water? Let's get a little bit of elevation here. Okay, no, they should be over here if they are here. And they are not. Also, they probably would have spooked if they were around. So we gotta go to the next one. Just gonna keep on moving. If I can get these at least, I'll be happy. So let's see. I will of course also keep an eye out for anything else that we need along the way, but honestly the bears are the most important ones. Because they take forever to mature. Oh, completely missed the zone there. Yeah, drinking rarely. $300 should be around this bend. Okay, so we're gonna have to be careful here. Also, we have badgers. Hi. We needed mature badgers for our objective, right? Badger, mushroom. Yeah, 12 mature badgers, and we currently have Grandpa's old rifle. No. Okay, you are adult. That's fine. I don't need you. You are young. I think there were more of them over here. But none of them were the right age group. We need mature badgers. And I think we also need mature red foxes, all of whom should be drinking around this time, so we might actually be lucky and run into some of these. The bears should definitely be around here somewhere. I can't see them right now. But they were not at the other zone, and the other zone was a rare zone, so they should be around here somewhere. Oh, there they are. I am blind. Hello, you're an adult female. Where is your husband, ma'am? Where is he? Oh, he's over there. I need Mr. Bear. Can you please come out of the forest? Just a little bit. Come on. Just move forward a little bit, please. Oh, God. You're really gonna do this to me, are you? Fine, we're gonna get closer. Because the fact that this is an adult female is worthless to us. We need to know what the male is. There's another need zone over there. One-star adult. Okay, so you are fairly useless. One-star adult and an adult female. We're gonna put that in yellow because that could be literally any fitness. Like, that is really fairly useless. Right, let's go over here. Spook those bears, that's fine. And we're gonna keep on going north. So we can hopefully get these other bears and maybe these up here. Because I don't think we'll have time to get all of these.